What's up guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. And man, I gotta say, I like this angle, I like the iPad. But without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the video, because in this video I'm going to explain to you why most personal brands plateau at 50k followers and why you cannot get past it. Let's say something that's going to sound pretty counterintuitive, but for most people 50,000 followers isn't a milestone anymore, it's a trap. Because 50,000 followers is the point where you've made it socially, but you're still broke because you don't know how to convert. You look successful, but your personal brand has zero leverage, meaning you don't know how to get sales, right? And this is what the graphic looks like. The real risk is you don't understand why growth is stalling at 50k followers, and then you slowly bleed relevance, and therefore nobody is gonna buy from you or gonna buy your offer. And today I want to break down exactly why most brands flatline at 50k followers and what the top 1% do differently. And it's not how they post, it's not the hooks that they use, it's not the algorithm, it's the real structure behind the personal brand that they have implemented in order to get the sales that they're getting. Now the first reason is the lifestyle trap, right? You have the attention, you have the validation, you get the DMs, you get the small brand deals, and you get fire comments, people saying your content is sick, but you're not really making the big money. And you're starting to get all the signs that you're truly building a cool personal brand, but in order to really break through and get to the top tier level, you need to make a huge shift, right? And this is the mindset shift that you need to make. Because instead of thinking, what makes me look successful, you have to think, what problem am I solving for the viewers that are watching my content? And that is exactly how content is becoming something completely different, because instead of posting aesthetic routines, fake motivation videos, highlighted reels or lifestyle teasers, it looks good, but it does absolutely nothing for the viewers that are watching. So the problem is simple, right? You have lifestyle content that attracts the wrong audience, spectators don't buy, you have 50k followers but zero revenue, 100k followers, zero revenue, 200k followers, but zero revenue. And this is what you need to do. You need to focus on valuable content, taking viewers from point A to point B inside the videos that you're making, and that's how you attract the right audience and get alignment with the buyers that do want to buy your product or service, and that's what will eventually generate the revenue that you are looking for. And instead of optimizing for likes, views, followers and comments, you want to optimize for sales, because likes and comments, it's nice, but they don't pay the bills. And neither do followers, neither do comments, neither do saves or shares, or any metric that you can see on your phone when you're watching your own videos, right? It only gives you a quick dopamine feeling and that's it. Now you might say, but followers do pay the bills, right? And the answer is simple, they don't. Well, only with the right system. And that system is pretty simple. Reason number 2, the missing backend system that you need to implement today in order to get more sales with your personal brand in the next 7 days. Now would be the perfect time to break one of the other biggest misconceptions about building a personal brand, because content doesn't equal having a high converting personal brand. What determines a brand and scale is the following. What happens after the views that you're getting? Where is all the attention being routed to, and how is the trust going to be compounded over time? And it's pretty simple. You need to be posting and sharing results, and actually keep doing this over and over again on your profile. You need to show the results that you get for your clients, just like how I'm doing right now in this video. 21 million views in 7 days for one of our clients, or 5.3 million views in 7 days for one of our clients, or 5.4 million views in the last 30 days for one of our clients. The list and the results go on and on and on. And this is what you need to show on your personal brand as well. What are people at point A and how are you going to take them to point B? And what is the unique mechanism that you use in order to achieve this goal? Now this is exactly what you can do in the form of your bio. Take them to a masterclass or a link in your bio where they can learn a ton of different things. Or post highly converting YouTube videos that show the exact mechanism that you implemented for your clients that took them from point A to point B. Or the best part is, as you can see here on Nick Settings profile, is show a ton of different client highlights on your profile, show the results, show how you took someone from point A to point B. Now if we compare these things, and compare the thing that you have right now. You have a broken flow, you have the wrong content, the wrong profile, and then a link in your bio that absolutely doesn't show anything and does nothing, and then it's pretty much done. You're not getting any sales. Now the right flow that you want to implement, the working flow that you want to implement, is content that pre-sells, a profile that frames your offer in every single video, in every single story, in every single highlight, and in every single picture that you're posting, stories to warm up your audience, and that is what will get you DMs that actually qualify for your product or service, and that is how you can get the calls that actually get you the money that you're looking for. It's the same content, but a completely different outcome, right? Let's compare them again, because reason number one is having a broken flow, posting lifestyle videos, posting highlighted reels, posting basically bullshit content that leads people to their profile where they have a stupid link that does absolutely nothing, and that's where the flow is basically done. Absolutely terrible system. This is the system that you want to implement. A working flow, a content that pre-sells, a profile that frames your offer. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and you have to implement this right now. Now, most creators at 50K have zero backend, right? And that's why their flow looks like this. They have content, a profile, a link, nothing meaningful, and it's done. There's no narrative and no journey for the viewer to be taken from A to point B. No system that turns attention into belief, belief into trust, and trust into action. And the top creators, they don't hope that people will figure out where to go and how to buy their product or service. And that's why two creators can post similar content, but one keeps growing and the other one stalls. Growth doesn't stall because the algorithm stopped loving you. It stalls because your system can't handle more attention, right? You need to build a proper system that can handle more attention over time so you can convert that and get the revenue that you are looking for. And reason number three is pretty simple and straightforward. Why most creators monetize too early. This is one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make when building their personal brand. Because as soon as they feel uncomfortable and they see that they are getting views, they monetize way too early and completely in the wrong way. They get a bit of traction and immediately think, oh, this is where I can be making the money that I always wanted to be making. So they launch a low ticket product, a random coaching, or they use affiliate links and brand deals that don't even align with the personal brand that they're trying to build. And what happens, instead of taking people from point A to point B, they say, here is another thing that you can buy from me. And this is exactly what will completely ruin the trust that you have built. The audience gets confused, the positioning gets muddy, and the brand loses momentum. And this is where the top 1% does completely the opposite. They delay monetization in exchange for clarity for the viewers that are watching their personal brand. So the three questions that you need to ask in order to achieve this is, who is this brand actually for? Who am I trying to help with the videos that I'm posting? Who am I trying to get from point A to point B? Who do I want my videos to be watched by? And who do I want to have as a client? Then the second question that you need to ask is, what problem am I known for solving? Right? And if you're gonna change this from giving a ton of fitness tips to all of a sudden talking about how to start making money online and how to start a business, you're gonna lose trust and your audience gets confused. And the third question is, what belief do I want my audience to adopt? And if you answer these three questions and you know exactly the answer to these three questions and you build your content and you tailor your content around these questions, you will attract the right audience to your personal brand, and therefore you will get sales with your personal brand all organically. Now, reason number 4, what do the top brands do completely different? It's not any of the following. It's not work ethic, it's not talent, and it's definitely not luck. But it's implementing an intentional structure into their content that will actually get them the viewers and sales that they want. So the first pillar that they implement is they build around a transformation. Not a vibe, not a niche, not anything that is aligned with those two things, but they have a clear before and after state that they want their followers to reach. Then pillar number 2, they have content that pre-sales. They make shift believing content, they show proof of the clients that they have helped before, and this is what will qualify your audience. They provide value in as many different ways as possible by posting the right long form videos on their channel, by posting the right short form videos on their Instagram, TikTok and YouTube shorts that actually solves a problem, that actually shifts belief, and that actually shows proof of the mechanism that you have, that it's actually working for the clients that you help. And then pillar number 3, they use formats intentionally. long form content to build trust, just like how I'm doing right now. Short form content to generate the right attention of your ideal client profile. Visuals for clarity in the form of carousels or story sequences, and main important thing, stories to create a connection and actually convert that viewer into a sale for your product or service. Not to show off your new outfit, not to show off your new watch, not to show off your new car, but to show off how you've helped someone to go from point A to point B. And the pillar number 4 is they treat their brand like a system. Just like how you treat your sales team, just like how you treat your marketing team, just like how you treat your operations team, they treat their organic brand like a system, like a mechanism. Not a profile, but a system that compounds over and over again and turn attention into leverage for their product or service, right? And if you're stuck at around 20K, 30K, 50K followers, it's not because your hooks suck. It's probably not consistency, it's probably not the algorithm, it's the structure behind your brand. And once that clicks, growth becomes a byproduct, not a fucking fight with the algorithm or with any social media platform that you're trying to build your page on. And if this is made to rethink how you're building your personal brand, you are already ahead of 90% of the creators. And I'll break down the exact system in any of the videos on my YouTube channel. I know this was a pretty short video, and I know that this will help you if you implement this the right way, right? So stop thinking that you need to be posting aesthetic routines, fake motivation, highlighted reels, or lifestyle teasers, and start thinking in the way of having a right infrastructure for your personal brand, as you can see here, with the right intention behind it to attract the audience that you want to sell your offer to. Look again at this or take a screenshot and implement this or create a content plan around this for yourself today and implement it, and I will highly recommend and guarantee you that you will get better results by doing this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This is one of the shortest videos I've been posted in a minute, but I think it's super valuable and I don't want to overcomplicate things every now and then. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy watching my videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Damn, deze was kort, man.